Hi guys and welcome to MotorBeam. This is the 2023 Hyundai Grand i10 NIOS. What are the changes? We'll discuss that in a bit, mostly some cosmetic changes and some feature additions, but what I'm going to do right now is a 200 kilometer mileage test. So I've filled up the tank of the i10 NIOS to the brim till the first auto cutoff thing, and this one has a capacity of 37 liters, out of which I filled around 15-16 liters because the car was slightly above the halfway mark. So now we'll just reset the trip meter and the mileage display over here, the fuel economy display. Everything has been reset and let's get started. This is a brand new car with just 249 kilometers on the odo, so yeah, let's break the run-in period of the car now. So completed the first 50 kilometers on this mileage trip, and the MID is showing 16.8 kilometers per liter, which is actually quite good. And the distance to empty right now is 673 kilometers, which means a range of around 700 kilometers on a full tank, which is amazing. So the cabin of the Grand i10 NIOS, the new one, feels actually quite similar to the previous one. A lot of familiar bits over here and not a lot of major changes have been done. So we actually used to have an Aura diesel in the long-term fleet, and it was there for a good 1 year. So I've driven that car extensively. So this actually feels, very familiar, and I feel right at home over here. Now Hyundai has added some features to the Grand i10 NIOS. You get cruise control, which was not offered earlier. Now you get 4 airbags as standard and 6 airbags as optional. Earlier you used to get only 2 airbags on every variant. And apart from that, Hyundai has added ISOFIX style seat mounts. You get TPMS, and you also get a Type-C USB charger over here. So that's about it. Not a lot of changes on the inside. Of course, you get new upholstery, but the seats are the same. And this thing is annoying me. The headrest over here for the front seat is non-adjustable. It is fixed, and it is actually a bit small in size. The ones at the rear are adjustable, but the front ones are still fixed. They could have been adjustable. That would have been more comfortable. And yeah, that's about it for now. I'll give you the next update when I complete 100 kilometers. Completed 100 kilometers in the Grand i10 NIOS, and I've got out to stretch my legs a bit. I'm not tired, of course, but yeah, I've been sitting in the car for way too long, so it has been a good experience till now. The mechanicals are largely the same. The engine has of course been upgraded to meet the new emission norms, and it is E2O compliant, but there's not a lot of change as such. I mean, the behavior of the engine is the same. It is quite decent. It is very refined, does not make a lot of vibrations or noises, and offers pretty good drivability both in the city and out on the highway. Now this engine makes around 82 horsepower, 114 Newton meters of torque. You get a 5-speed manual or a 5-speed AMT with this. I'm driving the manual variant right now. The manual gearbox is a joy to use. Light clutch, light gear shifts, and of course you get the option of a CNG fuel type also with this car. So this is the pure petrol model which I'm driving, and I've been driving at around 80-90 kilometers per hour on this stretch, which is just outside Navi Mumbai. So right now at 100 kilometers, the MID is showing 17 kilometers per liter. The fuel consumption display and the distance to empty is just a bit above 600 kilometers. In terms of cosmetics, of course, a few things have changed. You get redesigned alloy wheels, you get a new bumper and some new lights over here. That's about it. Hyundai has removed the fog lamps from the Grand i10 NIOS. At the rear also, there are some minor changes here and there, but overall the fundamentals of the car remain the same. Completed 150 kilometers on the odo, and the MID is showing 17.1 kilometers per liter with the distance to empty hovering around 547 kilometers. So I think this is quite decent. So I've been driving this car at around 80-90 kilometers per hour, and yeah, I mean, it is going on very decently. So the first 20 kilometers were done in heavy traffic. In fact, even when the odo was at around 130 kilometers, we encountered a fair amount of traffic, a lot of truck traffic actually. So that made us slow down a bit, and the mileage also went for a toss for a small amount of time. So at that time the MID, the display on the MID fell to 16.7 kilometers per liter. Then now again I'm on this empty stretch and I'm maintaining 80 kilometers per hour, and again the numbers have gone up on the MID. So overall the i10 is a very easy car to drive around. So earlier it used to get a diesel engine also and a turbo petrol also, but both of those have been discontinued. The diesel was fuel efficient on another level, while the turbo was actually quite fun in such a small and compact car. But of course, based on the demand that Hyundai saw from customers, they have retained only the 1.2 Kappa engine for now. So that's about it for now. The suspension, this is something that should be mentioned definitely. It is very comfortable. It is tuned it is tuned to make you feel that you're sitting in a car which is a segment above. It offers good ride quality, and because this car is brand new, everything feels very tight, and the car is handling potholes and undulations very nicely. Overall, the steering is very light. Of course, it does not offer a lot of feel and feedback, but overall it makes the driving experience very easy, and this is something that people will like. Not everyone wants to push the car hard on ghats and twisties and all that. So for the target audience of this car, it is tuned very nicely. So now I'll give you the next update at 200 kilometers when we shall calculate the real world mileage that this car has given us in this stage. So now I'm getting off the highway. I'll drive the car in the city 40-50 kilometers with some amount of traffic also, and then we'll see what the mileage is like. So we have just completed 200 kilometers on the order, and the distance to empty is 493 right now, and the mileage on the MID is 17.3 kilometers per liter. Realistically, we shall find out in a few seconds. And one thing I've noticed after driving this car for so much, that the under-thigh support could have been slightly better, especially for the driver and the front passenger. My knee is paining a bit, but apart from that, no complaints at all with the car. And let's find out the mileage. I've come to the same fuel pump right now. So I filled up the tank of the NIOS again up to the auto cutoff mark, and this car has taken 11.86 liters of petrol, amounting to rupees 1262.38. So let's do some math. If we calculate 200 kilometers divided by 11.86 liters of fuel, this car has delivered a realistic mileage of 16.86 kilometers per liter, which is amazing. The MID is showing 17.2 right now, and the difference is not very high. It is indeed very nice mileage. And talking about the running cost, this car took petrol worth 1262 rupees. So if I divide that by 200, I get a running cost of 6.31 rupees per kilometer, which is just at par with diesel, or probably slightly more than diesel. So that was some fantastic mileage by the Grand i10 NIOS. So what do you think about this hatchback? Let me know in the comment section below. If you want me to do the mileage test of any particular car, do feel free to hit me up. And thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys soon.